And now let's update our UV creation, and I decide that it's better use this feedback loop with leveling isolation. It's probably a little more understandable. Let's move here and let's take this loop and copy here. So what we need to connect here, connect here, and yeah, push it here. Let's see what we have. We need to update our lookup as well, so just switch to 1. So here our trunks. Let's see. Yeah, so here lookup our bounding box. Our matrix. So we need to change. There is, yeah, so this distance probably need to change. Let's see. Let's see. Our trunk, and probably we need this attribute update. We can delete it. Let's see. Yes, it looks like it's working. We need to copy this node and connect here and here, because we need to take all 3 to isolate and use a merge here and remove our attribute copy, so it will update with geometry. Let's see if it's still working. So it will use level to update. Fine, so it's take a little bit long time, but yeah, it looks like staying, except probably let's make this distance 2.5. And let's see. Yes, now looks correct. Let's take our coloring to check UV direction. Let's see. Red roots and blue tips everywhere. Yeah, great. Now our setup independent of the tree size because we are fitted, and then when we finish the setup to creating the spines, we just back it to its normal size. And let's avoid absolute distance value here, because all our branches has a different length, and this absolute value can work with an error. It's not isolate only this tip point root points on our branches, let's do the next thing. We can take a length of our bounding box. So for this, just type dists equals sort. So we sort our dists array in increment manner, dists, and take a last element as longest, and create an attribute f at l equal dists -1. So now we save length of our bounding box or of our branch, and now here in lookup just take this attribute at L and divide it for 5. So if the distance of points bigger than the length divided for 5, we isolate them, and it's still working for us, and it will work on different lengths of each branch. So it will be more independent solution of our branches. Let's see, it's still working, and still we have a red roots and blue tips in all three.